You know the drill. I have the hottest K-pop news for you, so keep watching because we are going to talk about BTS and how the boys made an unexpected appearance during this year's Oscar Awards. I will also give you an update on the current situation with BLINKS and how they literally flooded Rosé's Instagram with malicious comments during Lisa's birthday. Seems like EXO-Ls are about to face another crisis after rumors regarding Lay's contract with SM Entertainment spread online. And by the looks of it, it's not something they would look forward to. So I hope you guys are ready, and without further ado, let's get started. There had been a lot of buzz about the recently held Oscar Awards, and if you watched the show live, I bet you know how Will Smith stole the show in a very aggressive manner. However, ARMYs were more focused on their faves, and understandingly so, because BTS actually made an unexpected appearance right before the controversial slapping happened. No one was prepared for it, and honestly, ARMYs were as shocked as everyone else, but fans weren't complaining since it's always a good time whenever the boys are present, so fans weren't complaining. And since it's a special segment entitled Favorite Film Musical with BTS, the boys shared their favorite Disney and Pixar movies, and it's lovely seeing and hearing them talk about their most loved films of all time. This ARMY shared her excitement via Twitter saying, quote, "Wherever you look, you see BTS. Even at the Oscars, you will always be legendary." And indeed, they are surely legendary. I hope they attend next year's awards as well, and maybe this time they can present or walk the red carpet too. Who knows, but at this point, anything is possible when it comes to BTS, right? Super Junior's Heechul recently opened up about his ex-girlfriend, and fans were shocked, or maybe not, when the idol revealed the reason why the two of them ended up going separate ways. On March 27th broadcast of SBS entertainment program My Little Old Boy, the cast members visit Lee Sang-min's house to hold a housewarming party. During this episode, the cast members talked about Lee Sang-min's ring. Somehow, the conversation took a turn, and they started asking who they think will most likely return on the show after getting a divorce. Heechul didn't give a direct answer to the question, but he did talk about his favorite game, which is why the other members implied that Heechul would surely get divorced because of games. It's obvious that they were joking around, but the Super Junior member confirmed the possibility when he said that playing games are the reason why he broke up with his ex-girlfriend. Giving more TMI about his love life, Heechul said, quote, "My girlfriend was with me at that time. At 7:58, my girlfriend told me that she wanted to break up with me. So I told her, okay, go home then. But then she started crying." He continued by saying, "So I told her frankly that I already had made plans with 24 people first." Referring to the game, the cast members were left speechless. He didn't give any details as to the identity of his ex-girlfriend, but last time we checked, he dated twice as Mamamoo before ultimately ending their relationship. Well, I do feel bad for the girl, but I think it's best that they aren't together, right? Moving on, I have an update about Blackpink Rosé and how BLINKS basically called her out during Lisa's birthday. What happened was fans decided to flood Rosé's Instagram with nasty comments and even added snake emojis and vomiting emojis with all the mean words they left. While outsiders are confused about the situation, it was later found out that the reason why BLINKS acted that way was that the vocalist failed to greet Lisa on her birthday. Most comments were written in English, with some saying, "How can you forget a friend's birthday?" and "You are a fake friend." Hence the countless snake emojis under her previous IG post. However, Rosé did post a birthday greeting via a story on March 28th, a day later, Lisa's actual birthday. But given that she was still in the US, Blackpink's vocalist technically posted a greeting on time. And just like magic, the malicious comments stopped. Amazing, right? Until now, Rosé never commented about the fiasco that happened in her comment section, and fans had moved on pretty quickly. While things have settled, I think fans should take this time and think about their actions, since first and foremost, our idols don't have any responsibility whatsoever to share every little thing that is going on in their lives, and their friendship shouldn't be measured with their Instagram post. Like, never. Seems like EXO's Lay wouldn't be reuniting with his members anytime soon, especially when rumors about his contract started spreading online. On March 29th, Twitter user Take With Salt tweeted, quote, "짱 Yixin's contract is set to expire on April 8th. He will not renew, instead will sign a strategic partnership contract with the company. And while no confirmation has been made, a lot of fans said they saw this news coming. Because of this, a fan shared, quote, "Even when he's still in SM, he barely ever works with EXO." To give you a brief context about Lay's situation, his last comeback with the boys is Don't Fight the Feeling, and while he participated with the MV virtually, it had been 5 years since he did promotions with EXO personally. This is because Lay has been active in China this whole time. Therefore, a lot of EXO-Ls have been worried about his status in the group. Lay himself still regards himself as an EXO member. He even exchanged tweets with Baekhyun just recently, but this news brought back a lot of anxieties to fans. At this point, EXO-Ls are torn between wanting him to stay or just supporting him by letting him go. On this note, this fan tweeted saying, "Whatever Yixin's decision will be, I'll remain an EXO-L and a SHINee always. Who knows, EXO has planned it ahead." And while another added saying, quote, "My guy always said he loves his bros and he will be there for them when they need him, and he always backed up his words with actions. I'm not at all worried about EXO if this turns out to be true." I know EXOs are worried, but I think you guys know more than anyone else that the boys will never hurt their fans, so just relax and believe in their bond. They will surely not disappoint their beloved fans. Another one from SM Entertainment, SHINee's leader Onew officially kicked off his solo comeback with his second mini album, Dice. Of course, Showers are super excited because it had been years since the leader released an album. More specifically, he made his official debut as a soloist before enlisting in the military in 2018. SHINee's social media account had shared his comeback schedule at midnight on March 30th, and fans were stoked. So far, no album details have been revealed, but it will surely be pure ear candy since Onew is one of the best vocalists in the K-pop industry today. P Nation finally announced the lineup for their upcoming boy group. Psy's agency shared the exciting news on March 29th, and everyone is trying to make guesses as to who will join the official lineup. The group will be called TNX and will reportedly debut on May 17th of this year. Pretty close, right? Alongside the announcement, the group's logo and social media accounts launched as well, and a lot of fans already clicked the follow button to stay updated about the boys. Composed of 7 members, the group's lineup was decided through SBS's audition program, Loud, which JYP Entertainment and P Nation jointly organized in 2021. At present, it seems like no changes are going to happen, and P Nation will keep the 7 members until they make their much anticipated debut. Have you chosen your bias yet? In case you haven't, you have until May to decide, so better hurry before someone snatches your possible bias from your list. Lastly, Mamamoo members share their honest feelings after member Wheein made a tough decision and left RBW. The girls had a heart-to-heart talk on their documentary MMM Where Are We Now, and fans didn't expect a tear-jerking exchange from the 3 members who are still under the company. Solar didn't sugarcoat and shared her disappointment by saying, quote, "Wouldn't it be better to keep the name Mamamoo together?" While Moonbyul failed to stop her tears when she asked her members whether this is the end of their group. Hwasa, who was the closest with Wheein, tried to reason out by saying, quote, "Understand Wheein's feelings. I agree. I can't even say this. It's just heartbreaking. Whenever I think about Wheein, I cry. Even after work, when I came home, I cried a lot because of her." For those who didn't know, Wheein is the only member who didn't renew her contract with RBW last year. Instead, she moved to the Live to challenge new heights with a promise to promote with Mamamoo until 2023. And while her promise consoled a lot of fans, many were still anxious since they don't know what will happen to Mamamoo after 2023. I do hope they stick together since they're great as a quartet, and while seeing them grow individually is an achievement, I wish they continue to love and keep the name Mamamoo for a very long time, and I know all fans would love that as well. How about you? What do you think will happen to Mamamoo? Are you excited about Onew's comeback, and will Lay really leave EXO? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, see you next time.